What's up guys, welcome to another Enigma2 receiver review. Today I'm reviewing the Mutant HD51 4K receiver. I've had this for roughly about a week now and I've been using it every day, doing different sort of configs and playbacks and just testing out how good it is. And yeah, it's pretty good to be honest. So I'll show you the box anyway. On the front you can see that it's got the H265 playback, Iptv HDMI 2.0. Again, you have the USB Wi-Fi on this as well, but I use the Ethernet. And that's it really. There's basically nothing else on the box apart from some of the mutant signs. So let's undo the box. Now I have obviously used this, so there's a few things missing, but I'll talk you through that and why it's missing. Because what I've done with the receiver. So HDMI, very interesting. You've got to use a manual. I did have to relate to this. I wanted to find something out about the receiver which I couldn't find out online. So it's got some really good information on here which I suggest you relate to if you need any basic help setting it up and stuff like that. So let's put the box to one side and let's grab out the receiver itself. So there we go. It's quite small, and obviously this is my second Enigma2 receiver, so I can actually relate to another receiver. My first one was the Venton, so I can compare it against that, and also I've got a View Duo 2, which is a high-end box. So again, I can relate to that now. So yeah, it's much. It feels much more of a quality build than the Venton. You've got your air vents there, your two screws, which I'll show you what they're all about in a sec. You've got your two twin tuners. Again, there's another slot there for two more, whether it's cell cable, your AV optical out, which I use, HDMI, USB to their USB 3, Ethernet. There's your power on the last one on the right hand side, and the other side you've got your air vents. In the front you've got a card reader, USB 2 as well in there, so that's pretty cool. And on the bottom you've got just the vents. So that's the receiver. What else you get in the box? Obviously you've got the power cord. Again, this is 2-pin guys, so when you get it you will need to get a converter to UK plugs. What else? Oh, the receiver, the remote. Sorry. Now this is the big letdown for me. You know, you got a really good box here, and it feels cheap. The remote could have done so much better. A lot of people said to me, "Oh well, that's what happens when you're building Korea." Well, I don't believe that, because I've got a View Duo 2, and the remote on that is phenomenally high quality compared to this. It's got some really nice buttons, but this just seems a bit cheap for the box itself. So that's sort of a negative that I've compared it up against the two other receivers I've got and I play with. So also you'll get in the box, you'll get a hard drive cable, which I've already installed, and you'll also get some batteries for the remote, and then you'll also get a pack of screws. Now please keep those screws because these are for your hard drive, and I'll be doing a separate video on how you can install the hard drive on this device. Okay, so next up we'll go and plug this in, and we'll see how it plays. We've turned our box on, and I'll go to our menu and I'll just show you what setup I'm running on the HD51. We'll press about. So I'm running the OpenATV image, and I am using the Sly K1 HD version 5 skin. Okay, so that is my setup. So what have I got on this device that I'm running? So devices, I've got a hard drive, as you can see there, only 120 gig on this device. Memory, there's the memory on the box, useful information. Network, again it tells you a network and stuff like that. And service, It just basically tells you what channel you're on, stuff like that. So I've been using this box for about a week. Every day I've been adding stuff, taking stuff away, playing stuff, just seeing how it handles, just trying to throw everything I can at it, really, to be honest. It's a 4K box. There's not much 4K TV channels, as we know, but you can get hold of 4K content like movies and stuff like that. And one place that everyone seems to be using recently is Dreamplex. Dreamplex basically is a fork of Plex, but for Enigma. You can upload, you can connect to your server, or there are servers around which you can pay a sub for, which has movies. Currently there's no IPTV that I know will play on Dreamplex. It's basically movies and TV shows. Whether that changes in future, I don't know. Hopefully it will. So if we go to Dreamplex, and I've got some 4K movies I've been testing all week, and okay, this capture card is 1080p, my TV's 4K, but obviously you won't be able to see it in true 4K, but I'll play it, so I want to show you how powerful this box is, and how good the picture is. Obviously you can't see a 4K picture, but you know, you just literally load it up then. The picture is very, very good. You know, it's very, very, very impressive when you play 4K on this Mutant HD51. Now that I've obviously got devices that I can relate to boxes, my first review was a Venton. My first Enigma device was a Venton. Obviously I couldn't relate it to anything now, but this is way above, in a whole new league than a Venton. I also have a View Duo 2. Again, I'm not too sure it's on par with that, but it's very, very close from what I've been using it for. And it is rapid, this box. It really is rapid. So as you can see, it plays fine. There's no issues on that. Picture quality is great. There's no stuttering. My band's about 20 meg at the moment, via Ethernet. So again, it's playing really, really well. So we'll stop that, and we'll exit out of. We'll just turn the volume down. We'll just come out of there, out of Plex. So Plex again, if you get hooked up, play it. It's wicked. Some people say it's better than Kodi, but again, it's up to people who think that. Check out how quick the restart GUI is. Now that's quicker than my Duo 2, and that's a fact. Really, really impressive. It's just a really, really good box, guys. I know people say, "I'll give you an independent review." This is an independent, unbiased review, and it's, you know, it's a very, very, very good box. Plugins, I've been messing about with plugins. As you saw, I haven't actually installed Auto Bouquet Maker. I installed Auto Bouquet E2, which basically is like Auto Bouquet Maker, but it's slightly different. You install a plugin, it does it all for you. I haven't added EPG yet, but then you can just enable that via your EPG on your skin or image, whatever you're using. I've also installed Exodus. That's very good. It's very, very, very good plugin, and again, it's one of the most popular Kodi ones. And you've got loads of content to view on here, which will just play. Obviously, if you can get some 4K stuff on like the Kodi side of things, and happy days, you can play on your receiver. Word is, full Kodi's coming to the Mutant HD51. I've been told by XBMC Wizard many, many times. People are working on this, so it'll be interesting to see when it comes to this device how it performs. I've got a View Duo 2, like I mentioned before. Full Kodi on that is phenomenal. Even though it's a satellite receiver, it's absolutely phenomenal. So look out for that. Kodi Direct, again, is a fork of Kodi which has plugins or add-ons, Kodi add-ons. It plays okay. There's some that work, some that don't work. It's literally trial and error. I think I mentioned this to many people before. Obviously Linux panel got on there, which I'll jump on there in a minute and show you guys what it's all about. And then the rest are the standard type of plugins that come within the image. So let's jump into Linux panel. I rave about this because if you're not too familiar with FTP into your box with IPKs of skins, plugins, pick-ons and so forth, you can do it all through your box. Yeah, so pick-ons, you can just go down to what one you want, you just select it, press the green button, it installs, job done. So again, you've got all this to hand. But going back to the box itself, it's very, 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 very good. You know, I've got some Iptv on here as well, which I'll show you guys quickly. I've got a load of sport as well, but again, it's all free view at the moment. I'm not configured it any other way. You've got HD stuff, Iptv sports all down here, and it plays it very well. I'm not going to play it because I'll get a copyright claim, but yeah, it's very, 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 very good. So that's my review on the Musen HD51. There'll be more videos coming for this box, some tips and just working around what you can do. This is a very, very, very good box. There's no denying it. It's miles better than a Benton. I haven't got a Z Gemma, but everyone raves about those. This is 4K enabled. It's $199 at the moment, I know, from xbmcwizard.co.uk. So I really do like this box. So I personally, if I didn't have the Duo 2 or the Solo 4K, then this box would be a contender. I will catch you guys in the next video.